Hey there everyone, how you doing? So look, this afternoon's little rant. Okay, I am putting in a beautiful tree. Got some of these beautiful trees here. Check them out. There's one over there, there's one over there, and there's one over there. And I'm digging them in, I'm digging that hole. Now you can't really see it here, but just below this level, and I've had to go down about another foot, it's thick clay. And wherever I dig in my back garden, you dig down a foot, maybe 2 foot in some places, but around about a foot or 2 foot, you end up with this beautiful thick clay. Well, I won't say beautiful, well, it's quite interesting to look at, but it's just thick clay. Now, I know where it came from. It's everywhere, all around this area in North Wiltshire. It's everywhere, and probably all over the place you'll find this. Where do I believe it came from? Well, it was Noah's flood, the flood that took place in Noah's day. He was warned that a flood was coming, and for the salvation of himself and his family, he was commanded to build an ark. Most people out there watching this think, what a load of nonsense. What a load of nonsense. Well, the Bible goes on to say, this they willfully forget, that the world that then was flooded by water. This flood came and took them all away. There were only 8 that went on that ark. I wonder why that was. I wonder why there was only 8 that went on the ark. Because they willfully forgot. They willfully forgot. They said, no, there's no flood coming. There's never been a flood. Now, most people dig in their back garden. They dig down and think, oh, there's clay here. And don't get any further than that. There's an indifference about it all. So I Googled, why in Northern Wiltshire is the land, at least here, covered in a thick layer of clay. And I dug down actually about 6 or 7 foot in the back garden. Yes, I have a baptismal pool underneath there. I dug down about 6 foot a year or so ago, and there are layers. You go down about a foot or so and you get a layer of clay, and then there's a layer of sand, and then there's a layer of clay and a layer of sand. It goes down, and I wanted to carry on digging, but I was worried about coming out on the other side of the flat earth, other side of the globe, and water coming through from China. I was worried about these things. When I look at the world tells me all I need to know. Creation, created, layers of clay, judgment day, the earth filled with death, decay and suffering. There are consequences for sin. The wages of sin is death. Got my little Christmas tree here, and it does look like it's past its sell-by date. Something's happened to it and it's on the way out, which is a pity, but that's the way it goes. Why is there all this death, decay and suffering? You're probably not going to shed a tear about my Christmas tree. Is there some life in that bottom bit there? Do you know there is? There's a chance. There's a bit of survival there, but I don't think so. You are not going to shed a tear about that one, but life is important. And I look at this and I see the poppies beginning to appear. This is going to be springing into colour very soon. And I look at this and I say, thank you, God. I look at the world and I go, yeah, I want to thank someone for it. I don't want to thank the creation for it. I don't want to look at the trees and go, thank you, tree, for what you've done for me. No. I want to say thank you, God, for giving us this fantastic creation and the evidence everywhere that there is a God and that he punishes sin. And one day, as Roger Whittaker, I think it was, once sang, there's a new world coming. There's a new world coming. Jesus Christ is coming again, and he's going to make all things new. Do you believe any of this? This is the actual truth.